Izou was the former commander of the 16th Division of the Whitebeard Pirates and prior to this, a retainer of the Wano Country daimyo Kozuki Oden. He was the older brother of fellow retainer Kikunojo. Izou came aboard the Whitebeard Pirates ship in a failed effort to keep Oden from joining the crew. Later, he remained with the crew after Oden was recruited to the Roger Pirates, and upon his return to Wano, Oden elected to not retrieve Izou as he knew the retainer was content to stay with them. Izou sailed with the Whitebeard Pirates for nearly 3 decades until Whitebeard was killed during the Summit War of Marineford and the rest of the crew was scattered after the Payback War. About a year after the Payback War, Izou returned to Wano alongside Marco in order to ally with the Kozuki family's forces in their attack against the forces that killed Oden and reunited with his sister. However, Izou was killed while fighting 2 CP0 agents. Izou was very loyal to the Whitebeard Pirates and Whitebeard, as he was willing to risk his own life in order to save Ace from execution during the Summit War of Marineford. Prior to joining the Whitebeard Pirates, Izou was loyal and very close to Kozuki Oden after he found both him and his younger sibling Kikunojo on the streets of Ringo dirted and hungry. Even 20 years after Oden's death, Izou was still very loyal to him, having returned to Wano in order to take revenge on Orochi and Kaido. As a samurai, Izou appeared to value a glorious and meaningful death in battle over his own life, stating that he missed the chance to have won too many times, and is therefore ready to lose his life in the raid against Kaido's dominion over Wano. At the same time, Izou did not believe it was fine to simply accept death too readily as long as a person has something to fight for. As the commander of the Whitebeard Pirates' 16th Division, Izou had authority over the lower-ranking subordinates. Like the other former commanders, he was very powerful, further corroborated by his impressive bounty of belly 510 million. During the raid on Onigashima, the CP0 agents that encountered Izou preferred to avoid fighting him in favor of their current mission, despite Izou being heavily injured and it being 2-on-1. While Izou was ultimately defeated and killed, he was able to take one of them down with him. As the heir of a dancing school, where he was raised prior to his father's arrest, Izou was capable of performing traditional dancing routines. Izou was an extremely adept sniper, especially in close-quarters combat. Izou developed sharpshooting skills back when he was still a street-dwelling child, as part of his entertainment routine. As the scabbards prepared to attack Kaido, he was shown disarming King of his sword with a single shot. He wielded a pair of flintlock pistols. During his time in Wano Country, he was seen wielding a sword in order to assist Oden to fight against Ashura Doji. He was also seen carrying a sheathed sword by the end of the Summit War of Marineford. However, despite being a samurai, Izou admitted that he was not a very good swordsman and so he heavily preferred to use guns. Izou possessed an advanced level of Busashoku Haki, which he could imbue into the bullets he shot. With it, he was able to penetrate Kaido's tremendously tough skin by shooting it. Izou possessed the ability to use Kenbunchaku Haki.